Welcome to Fitness Friday. This week I have another card workout, and this is a workout for the entire family. You need a deck of cards. Each member will need some sort of a weight. You can use a water jug. If it's full of water, it's 8 pounds. You can use vegetable cans. You can use the 16-ounce water bottles, or you can use no weights at all. The way this workout works is you shuffle your deck of cards, so that way they're good and mixed up. And then each suit will have an exercise, and you do whatever the number is. So let's just take a random card. Oh, a jack. If we get a jack, jacks are 11. So 10 is 10, jack is 11, queen is 12, king is 13. You as a family decide if aces will be 1s or 14s. So you're going to pull out your card. Now I got the queen. I'll do 12 of what, queen's 12. I'll do 12 of whatever exercise the hearts are. So let's talk about the exercises. Now you can do whatever exercises you want. This is what I've done for this workout. Clubs will be Cobra Push-Ups, spades will be roll-up and press, diamonds are skaters, and hearts are squat jumps. So my black cards are my strength exercises, the red cards are the cardio exercises. I'm going to show you these 4 exercises, and then you and your family can go have fun together. All right, here we go. I'm going to go down on the ground for these first 2 exercises. So for Cobra Push-Ups, I'm going to lie all the way flat on the ground. I'm going to keep my feet and thighs on the ground. Put my hands right by my chest. I'm going to inhale. And as I exhale, I'm going to push through my palms to push my torso off the ground. Inhale, and lower back down. This is a tricep exercise. We're working back here, the back of the arm. You will not feel these when you're doing just a few of them, but the more that you do, the more you feel them, and tomorrow you will feel them. Now, if you want to make it just a little harder, you can make it just a regular tricep push-up. You start in a plank position, you lower down, and you push back up. You lower down and push back up, making sure that when you go down, that your elbows stay close and your elbows point up to the sky. You can make that a little easier by going to your knees and doing the same thing. I find that the Cobra push-up is more effective than the tricep push-up on my knees. If you cannot go down on the ground, or you just don't want to go down on the ground, this is where your weight can come in. I'm going to use my 8-pound water jug. I'm going to take it straight overhead, holding it straight overhead, and then I'm just going to bend at my elbows to bring that behind my head, and then boo, peek-a-boo. So you're going to hide it behind your head, and then raise it up. Now make sure you're thinking about working your triceps. You can do the overhead extension instead. So you'll count each rep, 1, 2. If you don't have weights, or 8 pounds is too much, or you don't want to use any weights, do the overhead extension by pretending that you're pulling down. Like there's a rubber band on the ceiling, you have to pull it hard. And then you have to pull back up. There's also a rubber band attaching your arms to the floor, and you push back up. So you're going to pull down, and you're going to push up. So you create that tension mentally, and that will it makes it an isometric almost exercise where you are creating that tension yourself, and that will be very effective as well. Our next exercise is also on the ground, and I'm again going to use my water jug. You're going to lie down on the ground, put your feet down, and your feet have to stay down. If your feet rise up, that's a cheat, so don't cheat. You're going to hold your weight overhead, and you're going to keep your arms overhead as you roll up. So you're going to tuck your chin to your chest and then roll up 1 vertebra at a time until you're in a sitting up position with your arms still overhead. So here we go. Once we get up here, we're going to do a press. Down, up, and then we roll back down. That's 1 rep. Down, up. You can do that without any weight. Put the weight, I'm going to put it back here. And then you can still hold your arms overhead and press down and up. Again, do like you did before, where you pull down and press up, really creating that tension in your arms. And work your shoulders there. Down and up. Okay, we're going to stand up so I can show you an option for this move with a standing option here. Okay, so a couple of things you could do. So that is to work our core. So you can just crunch and release, crunch and release. It's like somebody's trying to punch you. You're going to tighten your core. And while the others are doing their sit up and their press, You're going to crunch and hold, and when they roll down, you release. So as they roll up and press, you crunch, and as they roll down, you release. Another option you can do knee pulls. I'm going to go sideways so you can see this better. So I'm going to put all my weight on my standing foot. I'm going to bend my knee slightly, and I'm going to hold that exactly like that. And the other foot is going to be back, and my arm's going to be in front. I'm going to pull this knee in. The hand that's on the same side is going to reach for my ankle. The other hand is going to be up above my waist for my leg to try to reach to. So I'm going to pull, release, pull, release. So if I had 5, I would do 5 of those on this leg, and then I would turn, and I would do 5 on this leg. So if you make sure you get that hand to reach to that ankle, you'll feel it. That's going to work the side and into the center. So you have the option to crunch here or to do the knee pulls. So those are our 2 strength exercises. Let's move on to our cardio exercises. The first one is skaters. A skater is you jump and put the foot behind. Jump behind, jump behind. So you can choose if you're going to count it at 1, 2, or if you don't want to work that hard, 1, 2, 3. You choose how you count it. So that's your basic skater. Let's see how we can change that up for everybody in the family to be able to participate. We can, instead of jumping and lifting the foot up, we can jump and tap behind. Jump and tap, jump and tap. We can make it even a little easier. We can step and tap, step and tap. Now if we can do this, but can't do the jumping part, maybe we can tap behind and reach to the ground. Step, tap, and reach. As you come through the middle, you want to reach up, and then you're going to reach down. That's going to help your cardio go up by reaching up overhead and then going down. When you go down, though, make sure this knee points to your toes. Really look down at that. Don't want your knee to be in a funny alignment there. Okay, now how do we take it up a level? So we started here. So one of the things we can do, we can just make it bigger. Make it a big wide jump. And then even bigger, we do that big wide jump and we reach down and touch the ground. Notice we're balancing as we do this. So we want to work our core. Again, watching that knee, it points to your toes as you bend down and reach to the ground. So that's skaters, which is for diamonds. Hearts, squat, jump, squat, jump. So we start and end in the squat. I touch the floor, I'm on my balls of my feet, and I burst up through the balls of my feet and land on the balls of the feet. Up, down. We don't want to do this. First of all, kills our knees. Secondly, it's not as effective. Nice and gentle. Land as quietly as you can. Think about being a ninja. Land quietly. You can't jump, it's okay. Squat, reach. You're going to squat down, and then you're going to reach and come up on your tiptoes if you can. Down, up, down, up. And you notice if you get that really good whoosh, swing and reach, you're working the full body, and your cardio, I promise, will go up. So there it is, our card workout for Fitness Friday. Have fun.